This video will review the proper way to install Stucta-Wire Lath. Prior to installation, be sure to check that the weep screed with 3.5 inches attachment flange is installed properly. The 2 layers of WRB should be lapped over the weep screed flange. Check for proper overlaps of WRB around corners. Start by marking the studs on the wall using a measuring tape. This makes it easy to attach the lath properly into framing members. Measure and mark the location of the studs along the wall at both the top and the bottom. Next, use a chalk line to mark the studs along the length of the wall. Structa wire comes self-furred. You can see this clearly. The V-groove is to be installed towards the backup wall on the weather barrier or rain screen. This ensures enough space between the lath and the substrate for proper embedment. To begin installation of welded wire lath, first, measure the total linear length of lath to be installed. Roll the length out onto the ground. Cut the length to this length using metal snips or shears. Fasteners must go into framing members. Choose the correct fasteners to penetrate the wood studs by at least 3/4 of an inch. On metal framing, use screws that penetrate the studs 3/8 inch through the sheathing. For corners, carefully bend the wire lath so that it fits snug into the corners. Also, bend the lath around the outside corners as well. Fasten lath at each framing member. The vertical spacing of the fastener should be 6 to 7 inches. This spacing is seen by the twin strands of wire that are spaced at 7 inches to facilitate proper fastener spacing. Do not over-fasten the wire lath. Over-fastening can keep the lath from getting proper embedment into the scratch coat. On both inside and outside corners, the lath must continue at least 12 inches and into the next framing member. Horizontal laps of lath should be about 1/2 inch. Vertical laps should be about 1 inch. Structa wire should the lap exceed 3 inches. On both inside and outside corners, the lath must continue at least 12 inches and into the next framing member. Bend the wire lath into the corner and place a crease in the wire to hug the wall. Continue installing lath until the wall is covered and fastened to framing. Notice the Structa lath is flat and uniform on the wall, ready to be scratch coated.